So I learned this very carefully, and I try to explain to you. Even the U.S. embassy, I told them, the authority over there, please check to detail. Even the Joe Gordon case, that make us angry to the U.S. embassy and U.S. ambassador. They said the court system in Thailand may not fit to international standard. Oh, we get that. Why they frame us like that? And that's strange. Joe Gordon was on the screen of the immigrant. Why he can pass, and the policeman catch him at Nakhon Ratchasima, far from, and long time after his visit Thailand via Suvarnabhumi airport from US. Who's accused him? He was accused for a long time. Is on the screen, on the list of the Thai immigrant policemen. Very strange. Why is time? No, it's time to catch Joe Gordon. He's Thai American citizen. So the case since 2 years ago, we have to be careful. It's not the victim. They are the groups to change the law and then eliminate monarchy. That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Okay, it looks like we have the final 2 questions. Nirmal?
Nirmal goes from the Straits Times. You use the phrase Thai society a lot, Thai people. And in the red shirts, and you paint this picture of Thaksin Shinawatra being against the monarchy, wanting to destroy his clique, seizing control of the country, and the red shirts are part of that machinery and so forth. But all these elements you're talking about are actually products of Thai society. They are all Thais. I've noticed in the discourse and some of the hate speech on the internet which you see, people who say they're against 112, for example, one side calls them, they say that you're not Thai. And I mean, the whole dialogue degenerates into abuses and accusing each other of being unpatriotic and so forth. When you say Thai society, who are you talking about? Because everybody is a product of that same society. So if you just explain this to me, because it's difficult as a journalist to sort of explain this to readers. If you could help, then it would be help.
I think it's a question and suggestion at the same time. Good one. Okay, we are Thai, but some are free, some are collared by some politician to grab the power. Right now, every politician need to be registered to the political party. That's different to other country, democracy country. They are free agent, right? No need to register to the party. So right now it's like a contract farming. The real situation right now is a contract farming. They the head of the village or some กำนันผู้ใหญ่บ้าน or in Thai หัวคะแนน I'm not sure what's the in English word fit for this หัวคะแนน is there's a man who's get money and sponsor or support poor people. So when every election, even locally or nationally, they vote for, they follow this man. So they are not free men, they are Thai. They are poor Thai. My family is not there too. My grandfather, my grandparents are farmers. But they can earn themselves. They don't have to be under support. So the political situation like this is different from other country and happen, and I'm sorry about that too. I hate that. I know that, but I hate that. It's not I would like everybody to be free and the same as me. Everybody can earn themselves, but in fact it's not. So your suggestion is that why I think they all try when they like this, why you oppose them? It's because the direction of my nation. If they are free men and they say like this, I agree with them. If some proposal does not destroy or put my nation in danger, I agree with them. Right now it's not a free man and it's like a managed situation. My country are managed by businessmen with politicians. It's not democracy at all. If you look at it clearly, it's not democracy at all. Right now it's not a military dictator. It's the political dictator. They vote everything, they change everything in the parliament. And we look at it. I'm very sorry. And all Thais who's free man like me and look at what they did, what are they doing in the parliament. And we are afraid that in the near future my country gonna be some bankrupt as other country. I would like to say the name of that country. I think you can know which country recently. Right now they're gonna be bankrupt, like they're gonna sell the petroleum stock, the Thai Airways stock. They change everything using power they get from poor people. 15 million votes. They call that we win the election, so we can do everything. Is that democracy?
Final question, please.
Hi, I'm Kate Hodel from The Guardian. So you've alluded many times to Thai people not being well educated enough to be able to have an open discussion about the king or Lese-majeste or have a democracy. I think a lot of people, particularly in this room, would argue that laws like 112 preclude a democracy from being able to actually occur. So I'm curious to know what your opinion is of what kind of benefits 112 actually bring to the Thai people.
Right. First of all, any criminal law is made not to penalize people, especially innocent people. If everybody knows the law, if everybody knows each code, each criminal code, one will say to himself, okay, I won't do this, I won't do that, right? Like someone to get nude, no dress at all, show up in public place. But if the law is like this, so we don't do that, or perform abortion. The law said no, it's prohibited, so we don't do that. Something like that, the criminal law. So about Lese-majeste Article 112, what we expect, what the society expects is when we have this law, if the one who's create or state this law think that or propose that people want to Lese-majeste or won't defame the king, won't insult the king, won't threaten the king, to make peace to the society. And normally, if especially this king, or the king would do no wrong, right? Normally, normally. So the benefit of the law, not only in Thailand, in everywhere, they would like to ask to show the people not to do that, not to defame head of state. If you don't do so, you have many things to do in your life. Why you have to do defame to the head of state? That's the core or the objective of the Lese-majeste. If we had bad kings, like some countries that right now they are king in the past, now it's eliminated, it's gone. There's no king in that country anymore. Why? Because the king is no good to the country. No change the law, but it's eliminated. But the situation in Thailand is not like that. It's because some groups of people support by politicians to eliminate and do the crime, Lese-majeste, defame the king. It acts as a team. It's not the individual that, okay, I dislike the king or I would like to comment about the king. It's not. So you have to divide between the true objective, of the law and the situation, the real situation right now. That's a difference. I think that if you look like that, it made it clear. It made clear the situation. I think that many Thai and foreigners don't understand what happened in Thailand about Article 112. So if you like to clearly understand the case, please follow what I try to give you information and opinion about it.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Tul, for taking the time to come and speak with us tonight. Thank you.